Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in this video, I do want to go over some of the best ways to start as a brand new character or a beginning player or even a low rank character in order to make money, gold, and XP. Now I don't necessarily going to go over like every single detail in this video, but I'm going to go over some of the main points and the reasons why I would do the things that I would do or the things that I have done, because as you can see that I'm playing as a brand new character. Now, my main character is still there. She hasn't gone anywhere, but I wanted to be able to prove to people, because I've received a ton of comments, messages, and emails basically saying that I didn't know what it was like for a brand new or beginning player in Red Dead Online, because I've been playing since day one of the beta. Now, I can honestly tell you guys that playing with a character in Red Dead Online is right now is easier than what it was during the beta phases. Now, I mean, there's been some changes. Their prices have been lowered in some regards and other things have happened, but there's other opportunities to make a ton of money, gold, and XP, and that's what I want to be able to break down for you guys so you guys know exactly what to do, so that you guys can kind of copy the same kind of method so that you guys can do really well here in Red Dead Online. Now, I've only been playing this character for a couple weeks, a little over a couple weeks, because I'm actually at 0.4 gold now for the daily challenges, and that's kind of where I started. Now, everybody starts out with pretty much nothing, and there's a couple different things that you guys can do at the very beginning. Obviously, you have to play for about 45 minutes just to get through, you know, the initial cutscene, and then to kind of meet up with Horley to be able to change your clothes, and then you can start doing more of your free roam stuff. It does take a little bit of time for that to actually happen, but once you get past that point, you're pretty much free to go wherever and do whatever you want in whatever order that you want. So I want to give you guys that direction so you guys can make the most amount of money, gold, and XP. Alright, so the first thing that I would recommend is doing the daily challenges. Now, the reason that we're going to be talking about the daily challenges is because this is one of the best ways, especially as a brand new character or a low rank character, to make gold. Now, you start out by doing 0.2, and then after a week you get 0.3, and then after 2 weeks you get 0.4, and then so on and so forth, with a maximum of 0.5 gold per daily challenge, as long as you do at least one daily challenge every single day. Now, these 7 daily challenges are the same for everybody each and every single day, and if you guys want to know the best ways of how to complete these every single day, every day when the daily challenges change, I release a video letting you guys know what are the easiest ones to complete, at least what I believe are the easiest ones to complete. So if you only have like 5 or 10 minutes, if you want to continue your streak, that's how you can do it. And I actually give you guys locations of the places that I use personally to get all of these daily challenges completed. Now, as you can see, I haven't finished them with the brand new character. We're waiting for a free roam event to happen so I can use my repeater. I actually already went down to Armadillo to look for the 9-banded armadillos. Animals weren't spawning for me, so it happens right now. One, follow the dog to something interesting. That doesn't happen very often for me anyway, and then we just have to catch a fish. So I'm actually going to go down to Blackwater and do that, but if you guys want to know how to break these down, I actually do that in one of my previous videos every single day. So it's daily. I break it down for you. The other thing, so once you start doing that, then once you hit 15 gold bars, then you can actually start unlocking some of your collector roles. Now, or some of your roles in general. There's 2 different ways that I would choose to do this. I would either go after the collector role, which is what you can clearly see that I've done, and I'm already a distinguished collector, and that's actually only after 2 weeks of playing this character. And honestly, I've only been at most playing for like an hour per day with this character. I haven't putting a ton of time. I've been working on other projects, but it's very easy because of how much experience points you can actually obtain from doing the collection sets, which I also break down for you guys every single day. So you can earn a lot of money. So after doing like the tarot cards, the American flowers, the antique alcohol bottles, things like that, you'll only need to do a few of them, and you're going to hit rank 5 very, very quickly. Once you hit rank 5, you'll have access to Field Shovel, which actually will come a little bit sooner than rank 5, but then you'll have access to the Metal Detector, which will cost you between the two, I think it was $1,050 in total, which is a lot of money, But if you think about it, some of your initial sets, you just have to do that a few different times and you're done. And you can actually purchase them. So that's what I would recommend, because then you're going to have access to the coins and lost jewelry, arrowheads, all the family heirlooms. Everything will now become 100% unlocked, and you'll make a ton of money. If you have 2 hours that you can put into it every day, then you're going to do either the full set of the lost jewelry or the coins every day, because that'll net you 540 in about an hour. In about 2.5 to 3 hours, you can actually do all of the lost jewelry, which will actually earn you about $1,300. So there's a good amount of money to actually be made here. So I definitely recommend that you guys focus on the collector. Now, the only reason that I wouldn't go of the collector first is if you're really trying to focus on gold, and there's only one of the roles that actually earns you gold, and that is the bounty hunter. So if you're really focused on doing the gold aspect of it, and you're not really a PvPer, then I would actually go ahead and do the bounty hunter role, because this will actually help you guys out quite a bit. Now, the gold is completely random, and there are guides of how to break it down, but my best advice for that is if you're going to go to the bounty hunter role, try to wait for 50% of whatever time it gives to you. So if, for whatever reason, you get 11 minutes, then you would turn in your bounty at that 5.5 minute mark. If you're only given 6 minutes, you turn it in under 3 minutes, and so forth and so on. That's the best advice that I can give you for the bounty hunter role. For the collector role, it's completely at your own pace. Most of the sets take anywhere between probably about 40 minutes and an hour to complete. I actually did 2 of them with my character yesterday, and it took me an hour and a half to get 2 of them done. So it's super easy, and I recommend that you guys do it that way. That's how I've actually earned all of my gold and money. Obviously, the gold is from doing the daily challenges. Sprinkling in a couple of the showdowns. I'm not a huge PvP player, but it is a good option of earning gold. Now, obviously, when you first start out, it's going to be a lot harder, because you're going to be playing against people that have potentially been playing for a very long time, and they're going to have the better ability cards. They're going to have maxed out ability cards. They're going to have better upgrades to their weapons, because you might not necessarily be able to do that. But in 2 weeks of time, I do want to go over what I've actually been able to purchase. I've been able to get the bolt-action rifle. I've been able to get the Lancaster. I've been able to get the varmint rifle, the bow. I've also got the fishing arrow. Obviously, I purchased the collector bag for the collector role. That was, 10 gold bars, because when I purchased that role, it was only 10 gold bars instead of 15, but it is 15, so it might take you guys a little bit longer. But you can see that I'm actually in the process of generating more gold. Now, right now, my next plan, so you guys know exactly where I'm going here in the future, is to actually purchase the season pass, or the outlaw pass, because it's going to be 40 gold bars, but I'm almost actually completely maxed out on that. So if we actually look at our progress again, you can see that I'm already a rank 77 in the outlaw pass. So if I unlock this now for 40 gold, what I can actually do is I can actually get all my gold back, plus I'll get all of this other stuff, which means that I'm going to get access to free money, free resupply missions eventually. There's other things in here that you guys can get. You can get discounts on appearances. You can get discounts on saddles and all that other stuff. So this is actually what I'm kind of focusing on trying to get to, is try to get to that 40 gold bars as quickly as I possibly can, because that will help me out. And then I'll get the 40 gold back, and then I can actually put that 40 gold into getting the bounty hunter, and also the I could pick either the moonshiner or the trader. Right now, I'd probably go up for the moonshiner role, because there's been a lack of animals. And honestly, I don't do a ton with the trader role anyway anymore. My main roles that I actually focus on are moonshiner and collector role, to be 100% honest. So, but it does take a lot of money to put into the moonshiner role to get started, because there are a ton of upgrades. So just be aware of that. The collector role, there's only 2 main things that you really need, and that's the shovel and the metal detector, and that's, a little over $1,000, which is pretty inexpensive compared to like what you would actually spend on the trader role, because you have to buy the medium wagon, large wagon, you have the hunting wagon. It's very, very expensive. You have a lot of different things that are happening with that, and the moonshiner role is actually very, very expensive as well. So I just wanted to be able to break that down for you guys, so you guys know what to do. As I was mentioning earlier, PvP is a great option. If you have a little bit of time to put into it, I would put a little bit of time into it. However, it's not the quickest way to make money, gold, and XP. It takes anywhere between 8 and 10 minutes roughly to play a match, and you're only going to make, at most, usually about 0.32 gold. Now, once you start doing the daily challenges and you can get up to that 0.5 gold range, if you do all the daily challenges, all 7, you can actually earn up to 5 gold bars every single day. If you're only earning 0.3 gold bars, it would take you a lot of matches in order to actually get that completed. Then you're looking at 15 matches, which means that you're looking at 150 minutes, which is almost 3 hours of time, where you can probably get the daily challenges done a lot quicker than that. Most of the daily challenges I complete are usually done in about 45 minutes, at least the ones that I want to be able to get done. Now, I'm not getting all 7 all the time, so it doesn't really help out, but it is what it is. The other thing that I definitely recommend is that you guys do a little bit of hunting when you guys can find animals, because this will actually net you a little bit of extra money. Now, if you have the trader rule, make sure that you're donating them to the camp. But if you don't have the trader rule, make sure that you're selling everything as quickly as you possibly can. Maybe keeping a couple of the meats, like the big game meat, the game meat. See, plump bird game meat, there's exotic bird game meat, things like that. I would keep a couple of those just because it can be like a daily challenge, and then that will prevent you from having to hunt. And if we're having issues with animal spawning, then you don't necessarily even have to worry about it because you already have them on you. And now you're going, I can't find a deer, I can't find a big game animal so that I can actually go ahead and get what I'm looking for. Always have that on you. Fish are always a great option. I actually recommend doing fishing for a couple different reasons. One is it is a decent way to actually earn money. I think I sold all my fish here. Oh, I got a couple salmon left. But not only does it help you earn money because you can get $2.50 per salmon, or trout, or even largemouth bass, which is going to be $2, but it will actually help your health overall too. So spending a little bit of time fishing is a very, very good thing. That's honestly my main tips of actually generating a lot of gold, XP, and money. Collector Rule gets 2 of them. I mean, you're going to get 1,500 experience points from selling a set. You're going to get up to that $540 depending on what set you sell. Plus, every time that you actually collect a collectible, you're going to go ahead and actually earn a little bit of XP as well. So, like, if we were to basically go and find ourselves a, say, like an American wildflower or whatnot today, which there should be a couple that are pretty close to me, I believe. Let's just actually head a little bit north. I believe there's actually one up here. But you can see that I actually have animals now in this session. And this is where you'd want to do a little bit of hunting, especially with it being, you know, a little bit lower in spawns lately. Now, I haven't experienced too many issues with the newer character, but there still has been some. All right, we should have like an American wildflower up here somewhere. I think it's actually just north of this road, I believe. There's a cougar in this area, so that's another option that you guys can actually hunt. It's not always here, but it can be. And but I wanted to be able to show you guys that you guys can actually earn some decent XP. Okay, I hear it. There it is. So we got a chocolate daisy right here. And we can actually go ahead and pick this, but as soon as you pick it, if my character ever decides to stop moving and actually pick it up, then you're going to get a little bit of XP from it. So you can see that we picked it up and then we get 100 XP, but you can actually earn up to 300 XP every time that you actually grab something. And now you can actually go ahead and sell this to Madame Nazar without even having a full set, and you're going to actually make additional money. That's the reason that I chose the collector first. However, if you want to go after gold, then the bounty hunter is the only a real option for you as far as the rules go. But I would honestly put bounty hunter as a strong second. Anyway, that is all the time that I have for in today's video for you guys. If you guys do have any questions regarding this, then please let me know down in the comment section, and I will do my best to answer it for you. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it. And you guys, stay gaming.